Okay, so our second somatic practice is centering along our 4 dimensions. So the body scan was about building that somatic awareness. Centering practice is a great tool that you can bring with you. You can do it as quickly or take as long as you want to do it. And this is a practice that I would recommend doing multiple times a day. And the beauty of it is you can do it, while you're sitting, you can do it while you're standing, you can do it while you're out for a run, when you're in motion. And it's just centering along your 4 dimensions. So I'll explain as we go. What we're going to do is start by centering along our length. So I'm going to describe this as I'm standing, but if you would prefer to sit, you listen, you check in with your own body today and see where you're at. Okay, or if you've got this in your headphones while you're on the go, you can completely do that too, okay? It's just about building the awareness inside. So centering along our length, we want to have our feet hip distance apart. We want to really feel the feet grounding into the earth. We want to feel that energy coming up through the body, and then imagining there's a piece of string coming out through the crown of the head, pulling us up to the sky. So we're grounding, we're settling into the earth. We're also lengthening up to the sky. You might notice an expansive feeling across the chest in this position. And this lengthening, this is where we sit in our dignity. So being in our dignity, that might seem like a completely alien concept to you. I just invite you to try it on. What does it feel like to you to be in your dignity, standing in length here? Again, you can do this practice with your eyes open or closed. It helps when you're first starting out to do it closed. It just helps you to build that internal awareness. All right, so that's the first dimension, settling into our length. Next, we move into our width. So we're going to feel out. Make sure you've got space in your environment. You can reach your hands out either side. Or if you don't want to take any movement, that's fine. You can just keep them by your side. Just feeling into your width. Another exercise you can do here is put your hands on the side of your body. Feel the side of your ribs. And really feel as the breath comes into your body, feel that expansion out to your side. And sending your awareness down. Maybe you can feel the clothes touching the side of your body. Go to the outside of your hips. Just notice what's happening. I'm noticing that my body's taking a gentle sway from side to side. So this width, this is where you're held. This is where you're in community. This is where your social and your relational interactions happen here. So feeling centered in your width, that can help you to feel centered in your boundaries and how you interact with people. And that can mean different things to different people. It might just mean not having such a reactive boundary, knowing what your boundary is. And we're going to shift from width, we're going to shift into depth. So we tend to live a lot in the front of our bodies. It makes sense. We're always on alert. We're looking at the screens in front of us. In Western society, we're always chasing for the next goal, the next thing. We're always leaning forward, coming forward, slouching forward at our desks. Okay? Talk a lot about the heart and the gut. We're seeing bellies, a lot of focus on the stomach, all at the front of the body. So coming into your depth means coming into the back of your body. And you might notice as I tell you to come into the back of your body, maybe your body naturally responds by opening up the front. And sending your internal awareness to the back of the body, feeling the back of the head, back of the shoulders. Can you feel those shoulders, all the musculature of your shoulders just resting on the bones, the back of your shoulders? Sometimes in yoga we talk about that feeling the heart space, but can you feel the back of the heart space? Feeling the muscles down the back of the spine. Our depth is where we center into time. It's where we acknowledge the past, our parents, our mentors, anyone who's not with us anymore, anyone who's contributed towards who we are today. It's who we acknowledge when we center into our depth. Okay, so we've done the length, we've done the width, we've done the depth. Now the final centering practice is to center into your purpose. Okay, so this one might feel a little bit more elusive. Okay, we've centered into our dignity, centered into our social connections, who we are in relation to others, who we are in relation to time, to the past. The fourth way we center is into our purpose. Okay. Again, this might feel a little alien to you, but I invite you just to try it on. What does it mean to you to be in your purpose, to be with your purpose? Okay. Maybe you have an intention, a declaration that you want to speak. We call it different things. Your values, maybe an affirmation. What are you committed to? Maybe you haven't fully developed a sense of what that is yet. You can just try something on here. So speak that out loud or to yourself and really feel it, really imagine it, really locate it somewhere. See, is it coming from any one particular part of your body? Okay, just being present, being connected here. Okay, why are you on this earth walk? What's guiding how you go about your day, how you think, how you're in relationship with other people? What matters to you? So that's centering into your purpose. Finally, we close this centering practice with a little mood check. So just check in with yourself. See, where are you at today? A lot of people find that they feel quite calm after a centering practice, but that's actually not the intention. Sometimes it's a good side effect, but sometimes you can feel like, oof, there's some anger there. I didn't realize that was there. So just mood check. See if you could connect to your feeling. For fun, right now, I'm feeling quite tired, actually. So check in with yourself. This practice has taken us 10 minutes. You can do it in 10 seconds. Okay? Length, how am I in my length? Dignity. Width, community. Depth, time. Past, present, future. Purpose. How's my mood? Okay? So I hope you enjoy using that practice.